Hey everyone, it's Kellen Brower from RacerX, back again with another race examination video. We're going to look back at a couple things from the chaotic Detroit Supercross. Should have known things were going to get wild when Justin Bogle grabbed the whole shot, got out front, led a couple laps as well, looked really strong on that Suzuki. Cool to see the RM Army out front again. But the story through the first half of the main event was Eli Tomac and his ridiculous charge through a lot of very talented riders, and he was making up so much time in the whoops particularly. He found a line where he'd start on the right side of the whoops and kind of carve into the corner. And look at this pass on Justin Barcia to just swoop in late, like almost catch Barcia off guard and just make that pass happen before Barcia has a chance to like come back up and get a pass done again. Then he went after Jason Anderson for the lead, makes this nice move down the inside to take the lead away from Anderson. But I wanted to just go back real quick and highlight setting up this pass. Look at this jump down the inside right here. Like Anderson's going to bank off of that little single to the outside, but watch Tomac kind of jump into the notch, almost kind of like doubling through the corner to then get that power to the ground and still jump across the start straight right here. Just very good like technical ability right there to then set up this pass down the inside, make it happen. And like I said, very cool pass in the end. But this was pretty much the biggest talking point on the night was Cooper Webb and Chase Sexton coming together. Webb trying to triple in, maybe just forgetting where he was on the track. Something happened, and then he and Sexton get together, Sexton landing on Webb, and they both go down. So let's just break this down again. As we come into the corner, first of all, you're going to see that Sexton's going to land off this triple and then, think of maybe a little bit of an inside move. Just get right up there behind Webb. So as we pause right here, you'll notice that Webb's got Cade Clayson to his outside, Sexton to his inside, and he's just setting up to come out of the corner between them, but it seems like he either forgot where he was or just forgot what the section was going to do because he seat bounces in. If you look at Cade to his outside, Cade's kind of seat bouncing, but it's really just kind of soaking up the jump. Webb gets like a real seat bounce off, goes for the brake tap. Case is so hard. Very impressive that he actually was able to start riding out of this, but Sexton to his left side just really kind of, I guess, was going to 2.5 right there. Like he was thinking about the 3, backed out of the challenge, only doubled, landed on Webb's shoulder, and they both go down really, really hard. A couple things about this crash as well to talk about. First off, Sexton's visor had already fallen off before this crash even happened, so even though he hit the ground pretty hard, the visor didn't come off from the crash. I saw some people saying like, oh, he hit the ground so hard his visor fell off. That wasn't the case. And then Webb getting back up and rolling around the track for a little bit, but the AMA eventually pulled him off the track. So, I mean, just a crazy, crazy incident, crazy night of racing. It got even crazier moments after that. Jason Anderson tucks the front end while in second. He hits the ground hard. He'll get up and roll down this next rhythm lane and then kind of fall off the left side of the track, and he would DNF the main event. Dylan Ferrandis, sounds like he cased the rhythm section really bad and jammed his wrist. He thought it may have been broken, but the x-rays and everything came back negative. And then Marvin Musquin late in the race. This was all in about a 4-minute time span. Musquin coming after Justin Barcia to try to get third place away. He tucks the front end. He's got visor problems. It seemed like the planets were aligned or there was a full moon or something because there was just a weird string of like 3 minutes in that main event where everything kicked off. Eli Tomac, though, out front was able to cruise home to the victory. And with Anderson's DNF and Webb and Sexton and all that chaos that happened, he now pulls out to a 42-point lead. It was a night of 42s for Tomac, his 42nd career win, a 42-point championship lead. And now we head into Indy, and it's looking like it's going to be tough to stop Tomac's roll.
I want to remind everybody that this video is presented by OnX Off-Road. Know where to go with the #1 off-road GPS app. Access 500,000 plus miles of trails and roads, open dates, and public lands. Download the OnX Off-Road app today.
In the 250 main event, right off from the get-go, Jett Lawrence is going to make this pass on Styles Robertson in the whoops, but I thought it was kind of interesting to see Pierce Brown right behind make this pretty aggressive pass on Robertson as well. He definitely did not want Lawrence to get away, and it would kind of pay dividends a little bit later when Lawrence got blocked by a lapped rider, missed a finish line jump, and then Brown had an opportunity to try to go for the lead, which he almost took right here. I wanted to let you guys hear what Jett Lawrence had to say about this situation because it was kind of funny.
This man comes up on the inside. Every guy revs it in the air. This guy was like silent, didn't hear anything, scared the living daylights out of me on the inside. All I see is a front fender. I'm like, oh, I was not ready for this. So
that was pretty funny. Then a couple laps later, Pierce Brown's going to make a mistake coming into the whoops, and Cameron McAdoo is going to swing by. And again, just want to let you guys hear how Brown kind of broke this whole situation down.
I clipped the double, and I just didn't have the speed coming in. And I was like, yeah, it's going to be risky to send it through these. So I was like, I'll just double through and then get it next lap. But yeah, like I said, that's just one of those just learning things that I gotta get under my belt.
In the end, though, as we saw, Jett Lawrence was able to pull away and earn his third win of the season, his 6th career victory. Now pulls out to an 8-point advantage in the championship on Cameron McAdoo. And it's going to be tough for someone to stop his roll right now because he's definitely got a lot of momentum on his side. But he doesn't have a huge championship lead, so McAdoo will look to stop the bleeding this weekend in Indianapolis.